we've established kind of the tie clinch position. We've looked at kind of always keeping control, making sure that my head's up. In pro, this is something we have to be a little bit careful of. So one of the triggers that I'm really focused on, if it was pro, is feeling one arm kind of disconnect. So if he starts disconnecting, that's when I'm going to get elbowed in the face. So I'm always kind of, if it was elbows as well, so the kudo professional, I'm always kind of conscious of this tension. As soon as he lets go, that's when I'm trying to clear and go to the other side. Okay, so he's got a really good tie clinch, and even if I turn my shoulder, he's bringing his elbow in and preventing me from getting my tie plumb position. Okay, so from this position, when I can't work my arms on the inside, I certainly don't want to be just hanging in this position because it's really not effective. Okay, we're going to change our level, yep, and then go for a body clinch. Okay, my head always looks up. This always happens. So as soon as we start talking about attacking legs or clinching, people look down. Okay, I need to keep my head up. So he's still pulling my head down, so I've got that tension. So even at this position here, I've still got the same tension. Okay, so I'll try to drop just underneath the elbows, and that's where the body lock's going to come in. So keeps tension. So there, I'm having to engage my neck, change my level, and then a deep step in with the lead leg. Okay, so deep step in and attach. Okay, so now we're kind of killing the tie clinch and we're in a good wrestling position. Okay, so if we just go to the other side. So he's got that tie clinch, yeah, my head's always up. Try and fight on the inside, certainly not happening. So I change to like an orthodox stance for me. I change my level, keep my head up, clinch and get that head super tight. Okay, so we're just gonna start off with that, just get that feel, but make sure you've got a little bit of tension. You don't have to kind of rag the head down, but you have to feel that change of level where shit, I'm changing my level, I've still got the same tension, because that's where you're going to get front head locked and guillotined and stuff if we're not keeping that head regulated enough. Alright, give it a go. 1, 2, 3, finish this off, because it's clearly not a finished position. Okay, as I, again, just put some tension, thanks Jason. Okay, so drop, big step in, yeah, underneath, just above the butt cheeks is really important, because I want to pull the hips in. My head's driving forward and I just walk. Okay, so from here, I'm just walking them down. So I'm not landing on top of them for now, but I'm just going to walk down and then into my mount position and stuff. So here, step in, and just walking down, okay? Let go. When you feel them dropping, let go. The person who's in tie clinch, let go. Otherwise that person lands on top of you every time. You will get this. Now, yeah, if you train with someone who's a good Thai boxer and they're adamant in proving you wrong, that this doesn't work and it doesn't put you in a good position, they'll hang on to your neck for dear life. So, and this has happened so many times and it's so boring. But if Jay keeps hold of that, in, through, and he keeps hold of my neck and then drop, and I land on top of him, as soon as we end up in this position, forearm on the face, and into the armbar. Because I feel like they've got something. And it's nothing against Thai boxers, it's just happened so many damn times because it's such an effective tool as a tie clinch, and it feels like I've got your head. They will do that. It's annoying, but at least you get to armbar them. Okay, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. So one of the defences and something we need to kind of keep in mind when Jason goes through his double under and starts coming at this position is to actually turn. Yeah, because it's going to prevent his ability to be able to carry on with that kind of takedown. Okay, so if Jay does the same thing to me, as soon as I've lost that double under, if I can't get my hip out, which I'm not because he's sucking that hip in, yeah, and I can't get decent underhooks or overhooks, yeah, I'm going to turn. So from this position, this is when I'm going to turn out and then start putting my hips down and start fighting the hands. Okay, so we're going to use this as a little bit of a drill. Yeah, I'm going to drop my weight, yeah, look back up, and this is just as important, yeah, and drive my hips through to break that grip. Okay. So I've got my tie clinch, hey, doing all that kind of crazy stuff. As soon as I feel it's lost, yeah, I'm going to turn now. For me, I always kind of turn to my right. I don't know if it's just habit or strength or whatever. For me, it doesn't feel natural to turn this way. It feels like I'm going to get caught out, okay? So I'm going to turn to my right. So even if his head's on the other side, yeah, I usually always turn to my right because I feel like I'm just stronger in habit. Okay, so first of all, legs nice and wide, drop your base. This means that he has more weight to lift if he's going to try and suplex me or do anything, okay? Hands on top of the hands, head back, shoulders back, yeah, and then start pushing the hands and walk your hips out. And then turn. Okay, so we're just going to use that as a way of kind of dealing with that body lock position. That makes sense? Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here hits that. I'm sorry, I've got my clinch. Here it comes in. I create that. I change my angle and end up kind of facing my back. Oh, he's got my back, sorry. I don't know why. Words are hard. Why words are hard? Okay, so first position again. I'm in. Fly, that's a really good question. Like, you know, I've given him a back. Is this the worst position? It is, but you've got more chance in this position defending it than being folded. Yeah, as soon as Jay folds me like that, I have no defense whatsoever. So I might as well take the initiative to have some form of control and the ability to defend. Okay, so hips down. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick peek, see which hand's over the top. Okay, I'm gonna dig the opposite side hand, so that the thumb's on the inside here. When I feel that break, this arm's going to go in. I'm going to create, yeah, a figure 4 position. Yeah. So from here, this is where we could potentially start going up the back. Obviously, he's got lots of movement there. He can roll, he can flip, he can turn, but it just gives you a little bit of an attack. Because if we break, a couple of things we need to make sure is when we break, our hands are up. Okay. We're trying to turn, but our hands are always up. If you watch, I think it's Josh Thompson against Eve Edwards, exact same position. Josh Thompson breaks, turns round, and Eve Edwards, it kicks him in the face. Yeah, because he's waiting for that break. Okay, so I'm making sure that my hands are up. But we can add this Kimura from this position. Dig that thumb in so you've got that wrist control. Yeah, as soon as that hand's broken and the grip's broken, this elbow goes behind. Okay, so break the grip, then this elbow goes behind. Figure 4, then just up the back. Don't slam it on, just nice and steady. Just once you get to hip, just keep it tight and then go super slow. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Sorry, the hand break again. Just which hand's over the top?
Yeah, sure. So, there, gets in, damn it. Yeah, so I can see which hand's on top.
Yeah.
So, hand into there, shoulders back, everything's still same. Break the grip. Hand goes round the elbow and we're keeping control here. Yeah. You just attack for that Kimura straight off the bat. Alright, give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Nice and steady with the Kimura.